Welcome back to the Prince of Songkla University here in Phuket, Thailand. The quarterfinal matchup between Spain and Australia. Having a look at your Spanish team today. Raul Vega, number 6. Anrubia, number 8. Number 10 is Luis Roy. Number 11 is Francisco Garcia. Number 12, Biel Carbo. Number 13 is Diego Luzan. And number 20 is Pablo Ubri Sanchez. Number 21 is Pablo Poyato. Number 22 is Nicolas Paradelas. Number 24 is Ignacio Ortega. Number 27, Adrian Garcia. And number 28, Manuel Lorenzo. For Australia, number 4 is Ethan Laird. Number 5, Lachlan Dalton. Number 6 is Braden Foxley Connolly. Number 7 is Hayden Sibu. Number 8, Frank Punda. Number 9, Mitchell Bond. Number 10 is Thomas Klein. 11, Jalen Brown. 12 is Zach Binns. 13, Thomas McHugh. 14 is Jared Emini. And number 15, Benjamin Moncrief. Joining me in commentary once again is Lee Gooding. Lee, your thoughts about this encounter?
Thanks for having me, Jerry. Yeah, look, it should be an interesting matchup this afternoon. Spain are the obvious favourites in this game, finishing top of their pool, with the Australians taking 4th in their pool. And the Spanish have proven to be a pretty tough matchup throughout the round games, only really dropping the one game to Turkey along the journey. So you'd have to say they're fairly strong favourites in this, but yeah, hopefully the Australians can put up a good fight and take it up to them, and hopefully we're in for a good contest.
I think the Australians have, although they started off quite slowly in the competition, they have made steady improvement, and I think, as we mentioned in our commentary yesterday, any one of these teams can beat anyone on the day. So just
yeah, it's definitely proving to be like that, isn't it? With that last game with Japan winning comfortably over Israel and really dominating them in that matchup, when I think a lot of people probably thought Israel were the team to beat in that game. So look, yeah, the Australian boys have definitely improved game by game, small increments, so hopefully that can take a bit of a leap up today and be real competitive. And yeah, they've had some close losses, so hopefully they're learning from those games along the way.
Just a minute to go before we get this game started. Australian team manager Tom Carl keeping the bench players motivated, and I believe this is Tom's last outing in international wheelchair basketball, or have I just upset the apple cart there?
No, I think it's he's definitely advised he won't continue on with this team manager role moving forward, but yeah, who knows? Knowing Tom, he'll get some itchy feet and want to come back and do something with the program at some stage.
All right, Ortega to Lorenzo, and Lorenzo steadies himself, but rebound will be taken away by Australia. Lachlan Dalton. Tom McHugh. And looking to McHugh and doesn't drop. Still no score yet. Ortega looking for space, but good work once again from Lachlan Dalton, stripping the ball away from a player that is a lot taller than him, and away comes the Australian number 5.
The Spanish have definitely got some size advantage over the Australian boys. Looks like they're going to allow some of those mid-range shots. Spanish quite happy to pack it inside, and nice breakaway layup there.
Adrian Garcia converting and crashing into the boards. Game goes on. The referee stopped the play, giving some opportunity for the Spanish physio Bea Garcia to attend to her namesake. So a little bit of a slow start here. Neither side really finding the straps straight away.
He's hurt himself there a little bit. He took a long time to get up. He'll probably have to substitute out, I think. Yep. Miguel Cortez coming in as the sub by the looks. Spain's ball back in action.
Piotr finds Rubia and Ortega back to Piotr. Australia bring it away. Jalen Brown drives down the left-hand side of the court. Dalton to McHugh. Back to Dalton. Shot clock at 7 and Brown draws Australia level.
Yeah, nice shot by Jalen Brown. Had a little bit of a mismatch in size, so managed to get that off nicely.
Pablo Piotr unable to pick it up for Spain, and good work. Should see Jalen Brown convert, but tidying up nicely, Lachlan Dalton. For Spain. Australia doing good work to keep the Spanish bigs out.
Just picked up a warning on the baseline there for going over the baseline. Number 24, Ignacio Ortega La Fuente.
Jalen Brown brings it up for Australia. Australia find Lachlan Dalton, and he will extend the lead now to 4.
Nice look inside to find Lachlan Dalton.
Adrian Garcia looking for space on Rubia, battling to get away from Dalton. And, 3-second violation, I think.
Technical foul call. I think it's for pushing around the sideline.
Yeah, didn't see who they went on.
28.
So Lorenzo called for a technical foul. Dalton unable to make that count. So Spain looking a little bit flustered early on.
Yeah, just a little bit rattled. The Australians have got off to good starts the last couple of games though, and haven't quite been able to hold that position. So hopefully they've learnt from that and can keep a bit of pressure on. But you know, Spain's a good team. They're going to come back and make a few runs.
A bit off on the radar there, and away comes Spain. Offensive foul will go against Ortega. Great work there by
Ethan Laird. Yeah, seemed to pick him there at halfway. He was at full speed, so always a difficult one, but Laird is pretty quick.
And the Australians very much geared up at the moment. Extends the Australian lead up to the 8-point mark. Just under 6 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Pass inside.
Ortega fouled as he went up, converted that, and brings the Spanish back to within 3. Ethan Laird for Australia puts up the long shot.
Ethan had plenty of time to line that one up, and yeah, nice shot. Kept a cool head.
Ortega looking for options, plays it all the way across to Onrubia. Onrubia finds a bit of space. 3-second violation called against the Spanish. Some good work there.
Yeah, took on the low pointer, and Spain just a bit slow on the help defense.
Timeout.
Looks like
Spain. The Spanish coach trying to cancel it, but already given. So Spain looking a bit rattled at the moment, and Australia in the ascendancy and a bit of momentum at this point of the game.
I think it was a good decision to take a time out, to be fair. Probably the kids just a little bit rattled at the moment with the defensive pressure from the Australian team. So settle down his charges, get a bit of structure, and probably come out a bit more organised.
Previous commentary we mentioned about the Latin flair, and sometimes Spain can let some frustration out on the court and puts them in trouble. So it'll be interesting to see how the game progresses if that comes into play later.
I think we've seen a bit of that from a lot of teams here with the under-23s. It's just that maturity factor that they're still working it out, and the pressure of the big event, and it's really who can handle that down the back end of the game, really, isn't it?
So back to the action. 4:47 to play in the first. Adrian Garcia for Spain finds Ortega. It doesn't drop, and Pinder will pick up the loose ball. McHugh. And away come Australia. Jalen Brown. Ethan Laird. Doesn't land, but he picks up the rebound, gives it back to Lachlan Dalton. Dalton to McHugh.
I think they're sharing the ball around is probably better than what they've done for most of the tournament. So showing a little bit of patience and making some good decisions on their shots.
More composure from Australia in the early stages of this game, and Spain looking flustered, but
still getting a pretty good amount of shots inside the keyway though, so they're probably going to chip away at this, and as long as they keep cool, they'll be okay.
Australia won't want to be giving Lorenzo that sort of space. Shot goes up from Dalton, it doesn't drop, and away comes Spain with a fast break. Lorenzo will find Garcia, back to Lorenzo, and he'll be fouled by Lachlan Dalton.
Baseline ball for the Spanish. Wasn't sure whether it was shooting or end line, but
Foul happened just before the Spanish got the shot up, and Onrubia will take the score up to 9, and Onrubia, one of the key players for Spain. Lee?
Yeah, beautiful shot, low pointer, and he's had a pretty good impact in their senior team so far. So he's going to be an important player for them to get this job done today.
Good work initially by Ethan Laird trying to get Pinder in, but didn't work out on that occasion.
Yeah, no, good defense from Spain. They had them locked down on the wing there, and good chair contact, and communicated pretty well.
Ortega for Spain. Under pressure from McHugh, and rebound snatched away there by Jalen Brown. Away comes Ethan Laird. Nothing called for Australia, and a attempt at a fast break from Spain comes to nothing.
Yeah, just overcooked the pass a little bit. He was there on the breakaway, but
timeout, I think, called by Brad Ness.
Yep. Probably just got a little bit out of control the last couple of possessions, so probably good time out with 1:58 to go in the first. 5-point lead to Australia at the moment.
Jalen Brown at the moment leading the scoring with 6 points for the Australians, and Ortega with just the 3 for Spain. Final 2 minutes of this first period. Australia with the possession. Ethan Laird puts up the 2-point attempt. Close to, Wheel must have just gone over the 3-point line there, and Australia to 16, and simple as you like for Spain on that occasion. Ortega to take them up to 11.
Yes, Australia had 3 guys defending 2 in the backcourt and just not concentrating on that occasion. So Spain will make you pay unless you execute well and defend the whole time. They won't make too many errors.
And Australia turning the ball over, so giving Spain another opportunity. And Rubia will find Ortega, and foul will be called.
Heading to the free throw line, is he? Yep.
Foul on Ethan Laird, so Ortega to the free throw line.
It's a slower foul count game, this one so far, Jerry, just compared to some of the other ones that we've been a part of. They're normally racking up fouls left, right and centre. It's slower tempo.
And makes the game move a lot quicker, so... Last minute of this first period. Laird will look to play in McHugh. McHugh collects that pass from Laird.
Nice pass inside by Laird, just put it up on his left hand, which is where he wants it. And McHugh just keeping a cool head for that one.
Hot mismatch didn't pay dividends there for the Spanish, but looks like Ethan Laird will pick up.
Is it Laird or is it Frank Pinder? Frank Pinder, that one.
18 seconds to play. Rubia doesn't. Offensive foul called on the Spanish, and that foul goes against Lorenzo.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened there. He pushed his chair in there, did he? Through the 12 seconds to go here, last possession.
Lorenzo with 2 fouls. Jalen Brown will put up the pass to Laird, and Laird will drain the 3-pointer and take Australia to 21 points, and that'll be the end of the first.
Yeah, big basket. I'm not sure whether he meant to put it off the glass, but I'm sure he'll take it. I'm sure Brad Ness will take it. And yeah, good start for the Australian team. They've been solid defensively. That's probably where the slight advantage is, but 21 points is good. Probably a little advanced on where they've been in previous rounds. So
just good performance coming in from young Ethan Laird as well, leading the Australian scoring. He's sitting on
9 points.
9 points.
He has been really open though for these shots. They're not rushing out to him. They're not trying to chip pressure his chair at all. They're sort of letting him just roll into each of those shots.
And that's probably something that Spanish coach Miguel Vaquero will probably be telling his players. You know, if a guy like Laird is finding his rhythm, put some pressure on him, and it's not happening at the moment.
Well, their inside presence is pretty solid, and it's, you know, the Australians aren't getting much in the keyway at all, but it's fine. It's leaving them quite open on the perimeter, so it'll be interesting to see whether they change their defensive plan here and extend it out a little bit more.
second quarter. Ethan Laird looking to start where he left off, but good hands there from Ortega. Jalen Brown. Brown puts up the long range shot, doesn't drop for Australia, and away comes Ortega. Ortega finds Garcia, and Spain will get the first points of this second quarter. Take the tally up to 14.
Yeah, that was definitely a little bit too easy for them, really, on the break. They had numbers pushing down, their lows creating a bit of mid-court chaos.
To Ethan Laird, quick pass to Jalen Brown, and referee deciding what he's going to call.
Offensive on 11. Push.
Jalen Brown called for that foul.
There was initially a gap there, but it had closed up pretty quick on him.
Ortega. And, Adrian Garcia looking to play in Ortega. Lachlan Dalton finds a good look in there for Laird, and McHugh cleans up nicely.
You can see the Spanish team have really wound the defense up a little bit, their intensity, getting much more physical. So it'll be interesting to see how the Australians handle it, whether they can keep their cool.
Jalen Brown hitting the arm of one of the Spaniards. Second foul there, and
Jalen Brown just picked up his third foul.
Yeah, scoreboard indicating that's his third. Rubia for Spain. Has it to take a quick pass to Lorenzo, and another foul. So Australia will just need to settle it down a bit, giving away a few too many fouls.
Yeah,
I think we spoke too early there in the first quarter.
Brad Ness just making some wholesale rotations there, and taking off his 3 ball handlers. So this will be a little interesting period of time for the new guys that come in for Australia, and whether Spain change their defensive tactic at all.
Towards Benjamin Moncrief, and that will be foul called on Lorenzo, and that will be his third fouls. Puts the Spanish under a bit of the Spanish number 28 under a bit of pressure. It's third foul, and if Australia can see the back of him, they'd also be quite happy with that.
Yeah, he was definitely frustrated at just up at half court there before. I think he felt he got a whack in the head, so he came down with a little bit of aggression.
3-point attempt there from McHugh. Wayward, and away comes Rubia for Spain. Good finishing there from Spain's Rubia, narrowing that deficit down to 4 points. hit the ground running, he does so.
Yeah, nice shot. He was aggressive. He didn't hesitate. He was square, so good shot.
Good hands from Moncrief, and Tom McHugh will have the opportunity to take Australia up to the 27-point mark. So nice little, Spain was chipping away at the lead, and a couple of quick turnovers there, and Australia back up to a
nice
8-point lead. Sorry, my maths
8 points.
left me for a minute there.
Yeah, it was a nice, good temperament by McHugh. Just waited his time going in the keyway, checked his back for the big guy coming to block his shot, and finished it nicely. So good composure by that secondary unit coming in for Australia.
One could say an inspired substitution by Brad Ness.
Crowd getting a little bit excited there, Jerry Roberts.
It's although not massive crowds here in Phuket, the crowd here has been very vocal, and lots of support for a lot of the teams. And 6:54 to play here in the first half. Adrian Garcia, Ortega, on Rubia, and on Rubia narrows that deficit down to 6 points.
6 points, that's it, mate. He's got a nice shot on him, doesn't he?
Yeah, very, very talented player is on Rubia, and
good rebounding battle in there. 1 pointer Seba having a red hot crack, but Ortega seals it up, and they've got the possession, Spanish team, as they go into attack again.
And Rubia had to work to collect that pass, and does well to find on Rubia, and then Rubia will bring Spain to within 4. 6 minutes 9 to play in this first half.
Just to break. Oh, another tech foul here. Spain picking up another tech foul, I think, for
leaving the court illegally, and this moment,
I think I'd seen one all tournament. Now we've got two in the
space of the
first half of this game.
And Francisco Garcia looking a bit perplexed, but if you let your discipline slip, this could cost you at the end of the game.
Moncrief letting them off the hook there from the foul line, so it's going to be an important aspect to this game again. Who can make their free throws, and who gets to the line the most, and those types of things. Get some cheap points.
Thomas McHugh will give Australia 2 more points, and 5:51 to play here in the first half. Australia 6 points up.
Getting plenty of layups in transition. They're just breaking the line a little bit too easy here in the backcourt. Making some good decisions when they get down the other end, finding the open man.
Not sure who they called their fellow, no, but it went on to Tom McHugh, so McHugh picks up his first foul. Jalen Brown on 3, and Ethan Laird on 2, so still plenty of fouls to play with for the Australians, Lee. Although they'll need to manage Jalen Brown, but Brayton is doing so at the moment.
He's running with a slightly different lineup, and they're getting the job done at the moment. So
Garcia will
nice shot.
take Spain up to 24, so 5-point game, 5:36 to play in this first half. Unable to extend that lead. It's here to Ortega. I think Ortega was looking for an earlier pass. He could have been away, but the foul's going to go.
Looks like on Thomas Klein, I think, and off to the free throw line now. Number 11, Francisco Garcia.
Australia in
important 5.5-minute period here with a bit of foul trouble.
Spain with the 2 team fouls. Australia are now in the penalty.
One of 2 for Garcia.
Finishing there from McHugh, and
yeah, big Tom finding his touch.
McHugh thought about the pass to Moncrief, but decides
he wants it now though. Looks like that moves him to 12 points. I think that's his equal best score for the tournament. So great start for Tom McHugh, and probably the first time he's looking really confident.
go against, looks like Moncrief.
Then Moncrief, by the looks, that'll be his second foul. It's offensive, so not heading off to the foul line. A bit of a fumbles.
And, space opens up for Ortega, and he takes Spain up to 27 points. 4 minutes to play here in the first half.
Takes him up to 10 points, the leading scorer for the Spanish team at the moment. Oh, nice dish. Frank Pinder not being able to finish. Gets his rebound.
Doing well to win it back though. Finding his rhythm nicely at this stage. And he takes his personal tally up to 14, and Australia will be frustrated when they see Ortega breaking down the court, and uncontested layup there for the Spanish number 8.
He's on fire. He's feeling really confident.
16 points now for McHugh. That's Spanish coach pleading to the referee to give a unsportsmanlike foul, and referee Gustavo from Brazil runs across the court and will advise the Spanish coach to calm himself down a bit.
Yeah. We got Ortega off to the foul line, and second foul on Tom McHugh. Still warning for the Spanish coach and team by the looks from the Brazilian referee. Ortega looking to take his tally to 12.
Good refereeing there from referee Gustavo from Brazil. just controlling the game quite nicely at the moment for the officials.
That one was in and out. I thought that was in, then it rolled back out the front.
3 minutes to play here in the first half. Ortega looking to narrow the deficit to 7, and he does so. Brown gets fouled as he tries to get his shot up.
Adrian Garcia.
Adrian Garcia is the Spanish number 27.
Yeah.
And that's his first foul.
Round to the free throw line to add to his tally, currently 6 points. We got a technical foul, I think.
Missed that.
Technical, or is it just a regular foul?
No, I think it looks like it is a technical. It might have gone against the coach.
I think it's on number 8, actually. I think it's on Rubio, from what I can tell.
Yep. Goes on the Spanish number 8 on Rubio. Technical foul.
So just getting a little bit undisciplined in a few aspects.
Brings me back to the earlier conversation at the start of the game. It's they tend to, when they get frustrated with the refereeing calls, to really let it affect their game, and it's starting to look like that's going to be the situation here. Can Jaylen Brown make them pay for that bit of ill discipline?
Not that one, bit short. 1 or 2 so far, gets another one for the final of the bonus. There it is.
So after a little bit of a fight back from Spain, Australia extending it out to 9 again. Ortega's struggled to make as big an impact as he has in most of the games this tournament, so Australia doing well to shut him out. Ortega will go to the foul line.
I'm not sure who they've called that on.
Seems to be...
She went 21, but yeah, offensive.
Offensive foul.
Because she called 21. I was like, there's no 21 for Australia, but...
So that'll frustrate the Spanish coach ever so slightly.
So that must be on
That went
28. Who's?
Bit of confusion here in Phuket. And now it went on to 21, Puyato.
There we go. Gosh, hard to follow. Sorry.
Jaylen Brown has it to Ethan Laird. Almost showed too much of it to Puyato. And Jaylen Brown finding his form at the right time. 11-point deficit now. Australia will be happy with that. 2 minutes 12 to play.
Good decision by Laird to find Brown, who was open, and nice layup inside. Good pass there by Ortega, I think it was.
1:52 left. 9-point deficit for Spain to turn over, and
3 seconds. I think that was on Dalton, I think. Or was that on
looked like it was
Frank
on
Pinder?
There were a host of players in the zone. Could have gone on any of them.
Any number?
Q doing his best to move away from the attention of the Spanish and Ortega and Brown, only 2 players in the Australian half. Ortega did well there.
Good finish. his balance there.
Brown will play it out to there, back to Dalton. Shot clock at 5. Australia need to get the shot up. And Ethan Laird does so. In and out.
Rolled in and out there for Laird, but with the rebound, but just coming out of the chair, couldn't save himself, and Spain's ball from the baseline. 55 seconds to go. Hard to follow, but I think it was on Tom McHugh, number 13.
Just glancing across to the scoreboard, and it goes on.
Oh, hang on. 11? It's like it's been on 11. Jaylen Brown, I think. That's his
fourth foul.
Fourth foul. That's huge. So Radness rolling in wholesale subs again. Dalton, Laird and Brown all to the bench. And, Seba, Thomas Klein and Ben Moncrief back on the floor. Spain to the free throw line.
Jaylen Brown with his head in his hands and on the bench. He's frustrated that he's found himself in that situation. Pablo Piatto
at the foul line.
unable to convert. 48 seconds left in this first half.
Gets one, good finish.
6-point game. So
every free throw is pretty meaningful right at the minute. So
unable to convert.
yeah, not a bad look, but Spain off to the races again. Got to do a better job finding Ortega. He's too quick in the mid-court. If they're not on him on a chair early, then he's away.
I think McHugh just hesitated a fraction of a second,
Yeah.
and Ortega got the mockers on him. And,
definitely right.
shot doesn't go up in time, so good fight back right at the end of that first half for the Spanish, and Australia will enjoy a 4-point advantage going into the halftime break. Australia 41, Spain 37.
It's been a fairly high-quality game from both teams so far, and good match, and I think it's going to come down to the wire by the look of this. I think fouls are going to be an issue. I think it's built up in that quarter for the
Australia will need to
boys.
be mindful of the foul situation and try and manage that to the best of their abilities in the next half. So for now we'll take a break and come back for the second half. Welcome back to the Prince Songkla University here in Phuket, Thailand. Half-time in the third quarter-final of the day. Australia leading Spain by 41 points to 37. And Lee, key moments of this game as we come into the start of the second half?
Yeah, look, I think the first 3 or 4 minutes is going to be really important here for both teams, setting the tempo of how they want to play the quarter. The Australians have got a little bit of foul trouble, so they're going to have to be considerate on how they handle that, especially through the third, so they can finish the game strong. For Spain, you know, they've been doing a nice job in transition, getting some good looks for layups. So, how's their half-court execution? We probably haven't had a big look at that for a while, so I think that's probably going to be important for them down the stretch of the game. And free throws, I think, I mentioned that before.
Lachlan Dalton spins, passes the ball to McHugh. His shot is short. Get Spain up and running, and the deficit down to just 2 points. Finding himself with a bit of space, but unable to convert.
Just a little bit out of control. Probably the first 2 possessions, Tom McHugh rushed his shot a bit. He was open, but rushed it. And then that one,
Spain making them pay, drawing the score level.
Yep, two mid-range looks, fairly straightforward for this type of team. So they're off to a good start. Maintain some composure and they'll turn the ball over. Garcia takes Spain into the lead. Just another poor pass down there on offense. Trying to rush it, trying to force it. They need to get back to moving the ball, get it through hands, get that poise back that they had.
Koyata got a piece of it. Tom McHugh rebound. Spain off to a flyer here and up by 3.
I think you're right, Jerry. You were just signalling a timeout. I think you're probably right. Brad Ness might have to burn one here very soon to just settle his team down a little. Spain's up and about.
Certainly think if they don't convert, eventually Thomas Klein converts for Australia.
Third time lucky. He was racking up his offensive rebounds.
But I was going to say, if he hadn't converted and Spain had scored down the other side, it would have had to happen. So, Francisco Garcia finds acres of space.
They've left
Spain up to 47, Australia 43.
Foul on number 8. The referee just pointing the wrong direction again, I think, in that one, but I think Frank Pinder's picked that foul up. Oh no, Thomas McHugh, sorry.
Garcia takes Spain up to 49-43, and Brad Ness does have to burn the 1 timeout.
Yep. The other question for him is probably how long does he leave Brown off the floor for? He's got the 4 fouls, but Spain now out to a 6-point lead. He's probably a fairly important piece to their success if they're going to win the game. So it's a difficult one, but how long do you leave him on the bench for?
Especially in these close games, sometimes a team with momentum going into the end of the first half can often find themselves come unstuck if they don't maintain that intensity as they start the second. And here Spain have come out firing on all cylinders, and Australia now finding themselves in a very awkward situation. They need to get the handle on that quite quickly.
Yep, definitely on the back wheels here a little bit, so need to get a little bit more poise on the offensive end.
Deficit down, so good timeout I think was needed there, and hopefully Australia can make a better showing than they did in the first few minutes.
It's a good ball reversal down there, and they found Dalton rolling in on the weak side, so it was a nice decision, but foul there by Laird. That's his first, just at halfway. Got a bit excited about that one, but Spain's ball now. Rubio.
That's the 3 for Spain, and dangerous player for the European champions, and 6 minutes 19 to play. 52 plays 45.
It seems to have been wide open the last 3 or 4 possessions. Either doesn't seem to have a matchup, or they're trying to put extra pressure on someone else. I'm not sure, but he's definitely been wide open for his shots.
Foul is going to be called against Puerto. That'll be his second for Spain. Some anxious moments here for the Australian supporters in the crowd. To bank that shot in, and away comes Rubio once again for Spain.
Unlucky, he was wide open again.
Such a quick player as Rubio. He can be next to you 1 minute, you turn your head for a split second and he's gone. So Australia need to manage him a little bit better. Lachlan Dalton in the meantime. Looking for Ethan Laird, 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Nice shot, good patience. And Rubio here on the break, he's off. Going to get an easy look. Spanish ball there, off the tip on the defensive rebound there for Jaylen Brown, coming in now for Thomas Klein. So Brad Ness gave it 5 minutes, and he's going
to take the chance.
Yeah, by the looks.
Probably has to, because 5-point advantage.
Just got a violation. Ortega's hit the bottom of the backboard on entering the pass from the baseline, so referees have called that a violation. Nice little pick and roll play, a bit of a fake screen and then a roll. Dish inside to McHugh.
McHugh up to 18 points for this game, leading the scoring. From Dalton. Jaylen Brown. A flat shot on that occasion.
Yeah, a bit short.
Penetration there from Francisco Garcia.
Lovely finish under a bit of pressure at speed. I think that's a foul on Frank Pinder on the offensive boards there. Brown just missing the layup. Had a decent look through the middle there, just lost control of his chair at the last minute.
Pinder picks up his second, 3:46 to play in the third.
3 team fouls there now for Australians.
Rubio starting to make his presence felt in this game.
Yeah, he's punishing the press, you know, like they're trying to be aggressive up the floor, but if you're going to let the Spanish leak out like that, they're going to hurt you, aren't they?
Yeah, so, as I said, Rubio, a super quick player, and definitely showing us some havoc at the moment. Rubio up to 19 points this game.
Ooh, just rimmed out. He was wide open again, Jerry. They're not really paying too much attention to him at the moment, so they might need to review that.
It's a 3-point effort there. Rebounds into the Spanish number 24, Ortega. 2:30 to play in the third. Pick up that rebound. Jordan Brown. Just having to rush that a little bit because he was under pressure there.
Yeah, wasn't a bad pass, but just didn't have enough momentum in his chair, I don't think. Ortega's got good position here, but McHugh just a bit too big in front.
Reduces the deficit to 5, so coming up to a minute and a half to play in the third. End-to-end action here in Phuket, Thailand. Once again, Rubio threatened to make Australia play, but it's good tracking back by Jalen Brown.
3 ball here. I think Pinder just a little bit late on the scene. I think he's going to pick up the personal foul.
Takes
Of
Australia's
the 2 number 8s.
Australia's team fouls are up to 4 now. Getting a foul from here on in the rest of this period. He takes Spain to the line.
Might be a chance to get Hayden Sieber in for Frank Pinder, just to give him that minute's rest, but he's got 3 fouls now too.
Ortega there doing some good work, just unlucky he didn't drop for the Spanish number 24.
Looks like he's hurt his hand a little bit, but he'll shake it off, I'm sure.
He's a bit frustrated. He hasn't been able to dominate this game like he has previous games in this competition.
He's still got 17 points and sure a bunch of rebounds and a few other things, but he's been pretty solid, Jerry.
Having said that, he needs some rebounds and assists.
Nice pass inside to Brown, who was a bit off balance, but got the finish.
So 3-point game. Good fight back here. Australia were under big pressure early on and fighting their way back once again. 27 seconds. Shot clock is at 10.
trying to get down to Spain. They're down to 10. Oh, a good pass inside.
Good finish for the Spaniards.
Great finish by Boyato. Just regained his balance and did a good job.
Boyato goes crashing to
6 seconds on the clock.
Managed to get through, and good work here from Leon. Didn't panic.
2 shots.
24 foul.
Ortega, just with his second foul, so nothing too, only two team fouls, but led to the foul line for probably a couple of very important free throws, really.
Successful on the first one. Australia 4 points behind, and now 3. So good work there from Ethan Laird, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. And don't go anywhere, everybody. Strap yourself in. We're in for a hell of an exciting final quarter here. Spain leading Australia by 58 to 55, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a bit.
On, Jerry, game on.
Back to the action, yeah. Final quarter play. Yeah.
Hands foul, I think. On it. Pushing foul on Ethan Laird. His second. Got the roll. Every one of those is going to be important.
Every free throw is going to be important. He gets called for the offensive foul, so he picks up his third and gives the Spanish opportunity to launch another attack. Shot clock at
Scramble's
5.
got to go up. Short, yep.
Good defensive work there by Australia.
It was a good scramble. They looked to be in a spot of bother there a couple of times, but got to the right chairs at the right time.
Dalton will take a different shot there. It doesn't drop, and
Just probably found himself a little bit deep in the key for his comfort. Tom McHugh just a little bit too late to react there to the big guy coming down the middle. Spain making you pay.
So 6 points advantage for Spain. Shots just not falling in favour of the Australians at the present moment.
No, that's right. Brown coming up a little bit short. McHugh's come up short on a couple. Getting decent looks, just can't convert at the moment.
Brown collected by Jalen Brown, and he'll bring the ball down the right-hand side of the court. Slowing it down a bit, trying to say to his teammates, let's compose ourselves here. Have much joy on that occasion. Dalton.
A good second effort by Frank Pinder. Finding McHugh and
shot clock is at 0.
A nice deflection there by the Spanish defence just to knock the ball away for a short period of time.
Australian defence doing well. It's keeping the bigs out of the paint.
Big shot.
And then the bigs hit the long range shots.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Ortega over the big hand of Tom McHugh as well. That was a tough shot.
6:52 to play in this game. Spain with an 8-point advantage.
A couple of important minutes here. Australia's got to get their offense ticking to stay in this game. Foul on number 27, Adrian Garcia, holding foul. It's Spain's first team foul. Australia has 2.
Looking for options. I consider the 3-point attempt doesn't drop, and Francisco Garcia will grab the ball out of the air, and Australia putting them under pressure. But Adrian Garcia steadies the ship. Ortega will find Francisco Garcia.
Just nice teamwork. Working together in waves and constant movement.
And very composed right now. Spanish.
That's another foul on 27, I think. Adrian Garcia.
That'll be his third
foul. 10-point margin at the moment.
Key moments now for Australia. Need to start getting the scoreboard ticking over again.
Gonna need to find some scorers.
Gets that 2 points there, and hopefully for the Australian side's sake gets the momentum going again.
little unlucky. Nearly got the roll. Another foul in the Spanish here, I think. Transition.
Nervous look there from Jalen Brown.
Number 11, Francisco Garcia picks up his second foul. Spanish up to 3 team fouls.
Brown looked up a bit nervous when he saw the number 11 being signalled. Poyato steals the ball back for Spain, and away comes Garcia. He plays it to Ortega. Good work there from Australia. She's looking to transition.
Got out of trouble there.
What do we have?
Intentional foul by someone. Looks like the Spanish player, the way the referee's looking at him.
Looks like it's going to be on Poyato.
21.
21 is Poyato. And all of a sudden he's up to 3 fouls. So
4 team fouls for the
14 fouls for the
Spain
Spanish.
with 5 minutes to go.
And Spain find themselves with 3 players in foul trouble there on 3. And if you look across to Australia, Jalen Brown has 4. Lachlan, Ethan Laird has 3, as well as number 8.
Frank Pinder, yep. Can't convert on the first one, gets another go at it, being an intentional foul. Short to the right, so free throw is going to be incredibly important, Jerry, in this last 5 minutes.
Looked like a bit of gamesmanship there from Francisco Garcia. I think he was telling Laird about the fact he was going to miss those 2, and celebrated it properly when he did.
Radness just wanting to talk to the referees about something here, I'm not quite sure.
After that first free throw miss from Laird, he turned to Garcia and said something, so possibly
Okay.
something to do with that. Who knows? McHugh.
He hasn't been looking for the shot like he did in the first half. Hasn't been as aggressive.
So that's to get up.
So McHugh's given up the shot on the baseline, then Lockie Dalton gave up that shot on the baseline.
Put Ethan Laird under unnecessary pressure. So.
Exactly. They've just got to take the shot when it's given to them and not second guess at this point in time. Good rebound by Poyato.
Converts for Spain, 10-point game, 4:17 to play.
Good shot preparation. He knew that ball was coming, got up on one wheel pretty quick, and strong finish. Nice dish inside. 8-point game, 4 minutes to go.
Plenty of time still.
Yeah.
I don't think the Spanish coach will be happy with
It's sloppy.
Garcia,
It's sloppy.
Immediately went back. And, is that on Jalen Brown? Couldn't quite see which number he indicated. Looks like Jalen Brown's fouled out.
Yeah, big turnover and unfortunate foul. It didn't look like he did much, but obviously he got a bit of chair contact, so that's the end of his game for tonight.
So substitutions for Australia. Off goes Ethan Laird and
Ben Moncrief and Hayden Sieber into the game.
Which one of them can spark Australia on to finish this game and claw back a 10-point deficit? Dalton. Good composure by the big number 15.
Yeah, he's come in cold and got aggressive straight away, so that's nice. I think Hayden Sieber's picked up a foul here, which will send Australia into...
only on the 4 team fouls. That'll be their 4th.
Yep.
So both teams on 4 team fouls. Any foul hereafter will be free throws. And as you highlighted earlier, this becomes an important aspect now.
Sia number 11 just picking up the offensive foul, so
he's up to 3
his
fouls.
3rd foul.
Timeout called by the Spanish coach.
I think it was Brad Ness. I think it was the Australian coach.
Apologies.
Called that timeout.
Looking at the scoreboard, you're quite right. Second timeout for the Australians, and it looks like Spain still have a few timeouts in the bag for which could come into play later on in this. As we I say later on, we've got 3 minutes to play.
No, definitely useful having a couple in your back pocket at the moment.
So, big moments now. 3 minutes to play. It's a 8-point game.
Well, every possession's big for the Australians. On the offensive end, they've got to make every possession pay off really, and then can't afford to foul and put Spain on the line and got to just try and grind out the defensive stops and see if you can get yourself back in the game.
They need to be mindful of the threats of Rubio on the fast break.
Yeah, he's had a fantastic game, 19 points.
Unable to converge, but on the break.
Just say, Jerry.
Australia need to make something happen here. Hands deflect the ball away. Shot clock's at 5. Just rushing things out. He had to rush it on that occasion, but Australia need the stop. Spain looking to
Tiga.
Good work there from
got in good position, yeah, but Q ready for him.
8 seconds on the shot clock for Spain. 10-point game, 2 minutes and 7 seconds to play. Australia desperate to stop the Spanish in this one, and Garcia converts all the men in white.
Yeah, nice finish. Great pass by Ortega. Garcia just kept his cool and knocked down the little shot.
Dalton.
Yeah, good work by Frank Binder. Did a bit of the hard yards and did a nice pick to get him inside.
Often those lows are not given the credit for the work they put up to put the points on the board.
Dalton coming up with a nice steal there at halfway. Forced it into McHugh.
Want to be careful he doesn't foul there. Ortega takes the lead up to 12, and it's looking like Spain are heading towards the semi-final. But
yeah, been too strong in the second half. They've got their defensive game going, and Australia's just gone into their shell a little bit with.
But a good showing, as we spoke about at the beginning of the game. Spain were definite favourites for this encounter, and Australia had struggled early on in the competition, but they've given the Spanish one heck of a game.
Yeah, definitely really pushed them along the whole game. Really, I think the foul trouble probably hurt the Australians a little bit. Ortega and Rubio have been super efficient at the offensive end, and here's Ortega again, gets a second effort at it.
Ortega now up to 24 points.
And on Rubio 21, so they've got 47 between them. It's a pretty good afternoon.
Can't be understated the impact that those two players have on the Spanish lineup.
Definitely.
Shot doesn't drop, and Ortega will find Garcia. Garcia looking for the foul, nothing given.
Knocked it out, but definitely got a bit of a clip from behind. Spain ball on the baseline here with 10 seconds to go. Close it out.
That'll be the end of the game, and Spain find themselves in tomorrow's semi-final, beating Australia by 77 points to 63, and a gallant effort by the men from down under. Lee, thanks for your commentary and joining me in the commentary box.
Thanks for having me, Jerry. It was a good contest, two very good teams. Spain thoroughly deserved to get through to that semi-final and been one of the tougher teams all tournament. So they move on, and Australia will be playing off for the 5 to 8 positions, I think.
All right, so from the Prince of Songkla University here in Phuket, Thailand, we sign off for a bit, and coming up next, the final quarterfinal between Germany and Brazil.